If you want to be a go-to expert, you want to be visible, you want to be getting those big clients, one way to do that is to be the go-to, the expert, the person that is on the top of their mind when they think of your topic. And one of the best ways to do that is to borrow credibility to boost your brand. And guess what? If you're an author, it's easier than ever to do that. And in this episode of Coffee with Karma, I'm going to share with you 5 ways that you can leverage your book to be seen with people who are movers and shakers a step or two above you so that you can boost your brand and lift your overall presence and get those juicy, dreamy clients. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write, publish, and market client attracting books. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, do all the wonderful things that help me get out this word to more and more people, which would be so good. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Now, on to the tips. Number one, collaborate with industry leaders. What does this look like? A book opens doors to partnerships. So you can co author a foreword, you can feature experts in webinars, podcasts, another version of your book. You can get blurbs from leaders in your field that give your book instant boosts, give your brand instant boost. I did that with Public Speaking Superpowers. I got some really well respected public speaking educators, teachers, coaches to write an endorsement for my book. It's in the book so that when you open the book, you're like, oh, I know who that is. They think this book is good. Woo! There you go. Also, if you have a podcast, having guests on podcasts is great. I recently had a author on my Author Switch podcast. And one thing I noticed in my YouTube analytics were all the shorts featuring him had gotten a lot more views recently. And since the number one way that people find my YouTube channel right now is through my shorts, this gave my overall channel a boost and I gained more subscribers. So when you partner with people and that in a way that gives them value, in addition to giving you value, it is a great way to get your offers in front of more eyeballs. And this can look like what I just talked about, but another one is a newsletter swap. And a good way to do this is go to someone who is maybe about level with you and partner with them. That grows your list. Now you can partner with someone a little bit higher. And then that grows your list. And now you can partner with someone a little higher. And it's sort of an iterative process that gets you in front of more and more people and finds you more and more fans. Number two, leverage guest posting and blogging. Having a book makes you more attractive to be a contributor. Right now, I've got an article out with another blog, and part of the reason why he liked my ideas was number one, I made sure that my ideas were suited to his blog and his website. And number two, the fact that I had author next to my name made me more attractive. So when you have author next to your name, you can get more guest blogging opportunities. And many high profile blogs and publications prefer guest writers who are published authors because it signals expertise and authority in your niche. Number three, attend and speak at industry events. If you're just attending, that's fine. Get photos with the speakers. I have a picture of myself with Mr. Brown. Suddenly forgot his, I'm always forgetting his first name. I'm terrible with names. I am getting better and better with names every day. Mr. Brown. Anyway, when you're at these events, get photos with high profile people. They're often happy to do it just as long as you get it done fast. So make sure that the person, number one, if you have to use a selfie, do that. If not, have a friend without shaky hands. Because that's what happened. My picture with Mr. Brown is a little shaky, and she had to take it 3 times, and finally he said, "That's enough. I need to let other people in." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sorry." Yeah, So be respectful of these speakers' time and make sure that you've got your act together when you're getting your picture with them. I almost lost my photo op with Peter Tork because the camera, the person taking the picture, which was his girlfriend, couldn't figure out my phone camera. And I'm just lucky it happened. And I have a picture with Peter Tork because he is no longer with us. And I'm a big Monkees fan. So that's step number one. Now, when you start doing this itself gets you more visible. Now start speaking on those stages because now you can say, as seen on this stage, as seen on this stage, or you can use clips from your speaking to create reels or highlight reels, all sorts of things that will continue to get you more speaking gigs. Number four is use media logos and badges. So if you can get interviewed or quoted in the media on like CBS, NBC, Fox, you name it, the home cooking channel. It doesn't matter. If it is a big name, get their logo, slap it on your website, and say, as seen on. If you go to my LinkedIn profile, you will see that at the top of my banner, I have as seen on all these different things. And whenever I have a new one, I add it or I switch it out for, if it's a better one, I switch it out for a lesser one or whatever. But all those logos are on my website. You go to my about page, you'll see my little logo board, and I often use it on sales pages right next to my bio because it lends credibility. It shows that I know what I'm talking about and other people agree that I know what I'm talking about. And a book makes it easier for you to get those opportunities because, again, the media likes to interview authors more than just Joe Blow. Joe Blow may be an expert. Joe Blow may have all sorts of letters after his name, but Joe Blow isn't an author. Jill Blow is. We'll go with Jill. Being an author helps you get better opportunities. And number five is associate with recognizable brands. Now, a book can lead to all sorts of wonderful collaborations with well-known companies. Businesses often partner with published authors for corporate training, for keynote speeches, for sponsored content, because they see authors as thought leaders. And I've been reading this book. It's not in this room or I'd show it to you, by a fellow named Ayun and his mother Bushra Azar. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's all about how small business, it's called the David Code. And it's all about how small businesses can be mightier than big businesses. And one of the ideas is partnering with other companies in sort of out of the box ideas. And one of the ideas is, it said, for example, Starbucks in Barnes and Noble stores or GoPro partnering with Red Bull. If you can figure out a way that your book fits with a complementary brand that has a big audience and you can add value to their audience and their audience may enjoy what you have to offer and you can come up with a really interesting partnership, this can be pure gold. So there you are. 5 ideas that a book makes it easier for you to borrow credibility and boost your brand. Collaborate with industry leaders. Leverage guest posting and blogging. Attend and speak at industry events. Use media logos and badges. Associate with recognizable brands. This is the end of this episode of Coffee with Karma. If you'd like more good stuff, then watch this video next. And I will see you next time when on Friday, I will be talking about how to build influence fast using the blob method because it creeps, it leaps, it glides and slides across the floor. Da 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 dee da da.